Some areas I just wanted to pop in. I have the full moon in Sagittarius, um, lunar eclipse video that's ready to come up in a few minutes. I just wanted to talk for a little bit. If anybody sees this live, I'll just wait a few minutes to see if anybody pops in. I'll only be on here for about 15 to 20 minutes. So hopefully YouTube will give you some. Hey, hi Anna. Good morning. You up early? Good morning. How are you? Good morning, everybody. I see some family coming in the room. I just wanted to pop in for a little bit, just a little bit. We won't be on long. Hey, Grand Rising to you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We got some people in the room. Go on and hit the likes. Please say something. Hey, Karma's 2780. Good morning. Go on and hit the like so everybody can see some of the notifications. You know I pop in. I'm going to start figuring out how to schedule. But I just get the urge when I'm supposed to come, and that's just how I flow. But hey, hey, Winner, how are you? It's good to see you. It's been a minute. Hi, Nairobi. Good morning. Good morning, early birds. I wanted to pop in just for a little bit. I have the full moon in eclipse. I should add some water. A full moon in eclipse. The full moon ritual and intentions and full moon lunar eclipse video ready. I'm gonna post it after we get off of the live. Okay. As you know me, usually I do a hey conscious brother, good morning. I always have it literally before, the day pre-eve of full moon, but my energy was greetings from Liberia. Good morning. Was to hit it this morning because I had some things that was in my spirit about this and wanted to. I always flow with where I'm guided to do. So, good morning. We got 10 people this morning. Everybody up? Good morning, North Node. Good morning, North Node Tribe. Welcome this morning. Thank you for popping in. We won't be on long, okay? But I wanted to update you that today we will have in a few minutes the video up for the Sagittarius full moon eclipse and lunar eclipse, which is very important with everything that's going on. So we'll have that. No, you're fine. No, you can do the ritual. We're doing it with it. That's a good question, Anna. No, we just do the thing. We work right with the eclipse energy. I work right in. If you notice, my name says ecliptic. So I rock with the eclipses very strong. And we have a full season of eclipse. This is a partial eclipse. So it's, how do we get over Tapirat? Okay, hey, tall and sexy. Not, hey, good morning. I'm not actually dealing with any of those topics. I'm going to stay on task of what came here. If you're interested in something like that, you can email me or schedule an intuitive readings. Good morning, Kia. Good morning from Houston. Good morning. It's super early your time. It's 8 o'clock. In Liberia, I know you're ahead of us. About 6 hours, I think you're ahead. But absolutely. Okay, so with this full moon, no, you can go on. We're going to do our rituals and intentions with this 3-day flow of the full moon and the eclipse. It's very important that we are working with this energy. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, sweetie. Hey, Nancy. Good morning. Good morning. Yep, tall and sexy. Don't forget if you go on and go back on this switch. I hate when that happens. But not because when you ask me a question, it pulls me in a different section. On this, while you emailing me, tall and sexy, go to the channel here, and I have a video that's on soulmate during Venus in retrograde. Go and look at that video so you can kind of it give you some tidbits on that question that you had. Okay, go on and go look at it. Go look at it so you can see like, oh, Ranita, I see what you're saying. and email me too as well. But take a look at that. That will help see what's going on with that energy for right now. Okay, so I'm gonna switch back. No more sidetracking for a minute so I can stay on top because y'all know I'm gonna go there. Okay, so with the full moon, I just want y'all to know that video is coming up. You're welcome. That video is coming up. So I didn't leave us hanging, and just I was waiting on the energy, all right, to what exactly needed to be said. So we're doing a release with the full moon, release only. We are doing a spell work with this. Yes, it's a good, yeah, it is a very good video. That soulmate one. Check it out. Okay, so, all right, we're doing a ritual. We're doing our intentions, which we're doing a release. We're not doing Joss paper this round. We're doing Bailey, so you're gonna see that because I had to switch that. They had me switch. Um, we are doing a cleanse, of course. We are doing a spell. We are doing moon water spell with this eclipse. Okay, so make sure you can always fast forward. Well, look at the whole entire video so you see what's going on with it. But we're doing a moon water spell. Okay, that was a request. I don't know if Muriel is up right now, but she might see it. But that remember when we did the live about 2 weeks ago? I took some notes from everybody that had some requests. Yes, did you get the paperback in the order? Yes, yes, I got it. Thank you, Karma, for asking me that. So I talked about that in this video as well. So I'm shipping those out this weekend. Thank you for asking me. It has been like back ordered, and then there was stuff that was shipped. It was sent back because of COVID. Uh, so the JAWS paper, I do have it in. I know I got like 2 or 3 people waiting on that. Thank you for your patience. It is here finally, and so I can send it out this weekend. Thank you, love, for your patience for that. Thank you. Um, so we got yeah, thank you. Um, what did I say? Oh, so we got the moon water spell that's in there, okay? I took a lot of notes from the last time we did it live. I got some requests from everybody. I'm a little funny about doing certain things, as I'm guided to do. But when I say funny, I just mull it over with spirit guides to make sure that's what I'm supposed to do. But we have a moon water ritual. So you want to make sure that you got some mason jars or glass jars available. Okay, so we're doing a moon water spell with this full moon. We're doing our rituals. We're doing our release. We're burning Baileys. Those are some key things. Okay. Um, I did touch on some equality type things that this full moon is bringing in. This energy already behind what is already perceived that us with everything that's going on globally. This is a very important time. We also have our altar vigil that's up. It is the full moon in Sagittarius altar vigil per candle per intention is $13.13. We're working with, I'll talk about that in the video, the great attractor energy that's behind Chiron that will help pull that energy in with everything that's going on. We're hitting another portal. So with the altar visual that's going on, we're using the great attractor. It's a energy behind Chiron, which Chiron is active. So we're going through another portal to bring in some other areas in our lives. We have to go behind the door sometimes. We can't go through the front door. We go through the window. We go through the back door. So that's another thing that we're doing as well. Um, Anybody have any questions? Then I'm gonna upload that moon video. Try to keep the questions pertaining to this as best as possible, because y'all know I will be here for 2 hours, like we end up in our classes on Wednesday nights. Okay, hit the like buttons. Anybody got any questions about that? I'll wait because sometimes the chat takes a minute to come up. And I gotta get my dog out. I did heart chakra for Venus. I leave 4 to 8 days 48 days night. Did you say 48 days? Yes. Yeah, the video is coming up. Are you saying 48 days? I did hard shot up for Venus. I leave 48 days, right? Are you meaning 48 days or 4 to 8 days? Because I on the Patreon account, those you should really join that, people that is not on here. On there is a $5. We like to do a $5 minimum for 8 days. Yes, you can do that. We did a rebirth heart chakra work with Venus. That's on our Patreon account. It's Today is Sacred 2020. You should join that. It helps with your sacred space. If you're a practitioner here, you should be working your sacred space. If you're a practitioner here, you should be working with your ancestors. We do a detailed working for class. Excuse me. That's my puppy. He's 8 months. Well, turned 9 months if you hear him barking. Good morning. He sees some outside somewhere, looking outside. He's a barker. But anyway, we did some work with the rebirth of Venus, okay, the heart chakra work. So that particular work is on the Patreon account for working with the heart and the rebirth. So if you need heart work, which is heart chakra work, which most of us do from old wounds or different things that come in that Venus revisited for us, it's very important to do the work so that way when Venus goes direct and she's in rebirth, you see her now in the morning star, you're moving forward in your emotional healing versus stagnant in that area. Okay. Any other questions about anything yet? Don't forget, I see 13 people here, so that means there should be 13 or more people joining the altar visual. Do put energy, your abundance back into the channel. I'm just going to say that. If we're here coming to hear things, we should put our money into things because it comes what back to you. This is good ground, good rooted, seated ground. I give the best to this channel. I give good information that you could put into your life. And if you put it into your life, it will change your life. So if it's 13, 15 more people here, you should be doing the altar visual work and go to the website. It's only 13. It's for you to burn a candle, put it back into your life and to send it with that energy. There's no reason that you're not investing into the channel and into yourself, because ultimately when we're joining in unison together, is investing into yourself. You know, sometimes you have to put your energy behind your currency. All right. And it will come back to you 100-fold. Those that have given into this channel, that do altar work into this channel, they do see multitudes of increase in their life. They do see that in a lot of areas of their life. They be like, whoa. Why? Because it's in good ground. You have to plant seeds. So anything else before we get off? That's what I was guided to say. I did have a reading for today to post, but I think I was guided to just come on live. So I will expect it after the live. Yes. Yes. It's very important. Anything else? Anybody else have anything to say? Comments about the full moon? Are you feeling it already? All right, it's a lot of optimism with it, and honesty and freedom and passion, but you should be feeling some free flow coming in with this full moon. It's potent, and with this lunar eclipse backing it up too. Yeah, you can feel it. The lunar eclipse backs it up, and we have a lot of eclipses coming in. Plus we have the summer equinox coming in, or summer solstice, and then we have the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. Yes, it'll wake you up at 3. Yeah, you'll be up. Yeah, your practice will be enhanced because it's information that is given that will help. It's all about growing spiritually and applying the practice, and not just I did this and then whoop, I go to the next. You can't eat at everybody's table. You're gonna get a stomach ache. Or if you're going to eat something, make sure you digest and then sit down and take it in so that way you can apply it. All right? Eating at everybody's table, going to a smorgasbord will make you sick. It's like overeating at the Golden Corral or something like that. They got steak, those big buffets, and then you didn't get anything out of it. You just got a bunch of information that didn't really digest properly. You have to take the downtime to get that. All right. So anybody else have anything to say? I'm going to leave it at that and upload this video. So we know we have the full moon. We have the altar vigil coming up. And there's some changes with it. Um, and that's pretty much all I have to say in reference to that. Because I got the video ready. But I wanted to come in. Also, don't forget too that we do have our ancestor altar classes every 2 weeks. We're focusing on that for the next few months. However, I'm guided to do with that. We offer that. We do have a book club called Flowers in the Attic, which we dive deep into books to enhance our higher selves, and then we come together on Zoom and we talk about it. We have Today is Sacred 2020. It's a mini school, a spiritual school, sacred space, and this takes donations there. And what we do is we a few days during the week to help guide us in our sacred space. All right. So I'm not going to hold anyone any longer. If you have any questions, I'll wait just a few minutes to see if we have anything else. Other than that, I'll skedaddle gaddle and upload this video. But I wanted to touch bases. Or should I use the same material? You can, Nairobi. You can. You could use the same. You could double it up. Or you can set that intentions for someone else. Like the intentions for the altar visual doesn't necessarily have to be for yourself as well. When you do the unity, it could be for someone else. It could be for a family member. It could be for your children. It could be for your fur babies, your pets. It could be for enhancement of your clarity. It can be in any areas. You can offer your intentions for other people that you care about. We should be doing that. We should not anything with you, Nairobi. But not only should we be, yes, somebody said, was that you, Jasmine, about the cows royalty? Email me. That stuff is, oh my God. Email me, because I was going to email you, because I need to order another one. I need to order that. Yes, Aquarius Jones. Yes, it is dynamic. Please put your link, if it will allow it to, into the chat. Aquarius Jones on the Cali Royal. Please put it in there and please email me. We use it. Oh my God. That's another side topic, but if I could say anything about a miracle product, Aquarius Jones has the most miracle product there is that will clear up any skin issues, anything that, oh my God, it is a beautiful, it's potent, it smells good, it works, it works, it works, it works. Please put your link down below and I will add it to my description box as well. I have your card and it's in my bathroom with the bag that I pull out and I use it on my daughter and myself as well. And my husband uses it. And so we've been using it. So that's another topic. Please put it down. Her product is beautiful, it's amazing, and it works miracles. It works miracles. Yes, it's beautiful. That is so much energy on it. It is the most best. Oh my God, it should be mass marketed. But I know I hope you have it on Etsy. I hope you have it on Etsy because it's a beautiful product. It's beautiful. In fact, I would get up and go get it. But it's in the other room in the bathroom. But it's beautiful. And she packaged it so pretty and she puts it in this mojo bag and oh, it's beautiful. She has crystals in it. She gives you a beautiful bracelet. I don't know if you've been seeing me wear the bracelet, Aquarius. I've been wearing it on video that you sent with it. It is so beautiful and amazing. So please put your link down below. And it's just an amazing product. But we need to talk, please, because I want to carry it in my shop. So I was like, oh my God. Now I just didn't know how to go about it, but I wanted to contact you to see if we could carry that. Okay. Because it's a beautiful product that she makes and it's highly potent, has a lot of energy on it, and it works. It works quick for your skin. Oh my God. So, yeah, it's worth an investment, a stock, everything. But Aquarius product is very beautiful. Um, I forgot what I was saying because I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Um, oh, I know what I'm saying. Yeah, when you do your altar visual, like if you send it in on the website here for the visual, you can always do it for other people. You don't have to just do it for yourself. You could do it for those that you love. There's plenty of people that need their intentions set for them, because lots of times people don't know how to set their intentions, or they don't believe in their intentions because they didn't see it in 5 minutes. Keep in mind when you sow seed into that, we're working with the great attractor and some other deities are connected. It can hit fast, or it can be planted into the astral plane and take root for 6 months, and then you start seeing it grow. Okay, because it is farming. It's farming process, seed time, harvest time with altar visuals. Again, and also with spell work at times. Sometimes it's planting seed and it's fast, sometimes it's not. Depends on how in deep in depth the situations are. And that's why people get discouraged, or different things like that. Not with me, but I know I explain that to people. You have to have patience. you know. And sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not. But patience is something that's not taught in school. It's an attribute, it's a fruit of the spirit, and it's something that we have to have. Okay, it's a necessity to have the fruit of the spirit of patience. It's a necessity. Um, I also too wanted to touch bases on what is going on right now, far as, if you don't mind, I'll do another 5 minutes on what is going on within our community globally, as far as the social media, with the inequality of the protests that are going on for inequality and to bring equality to black people in America. I'm talking about American descendants of slaves, okay, in America. When I'm talking about that, I'm talking about the black men and black women in the U.S. that are descendants of slaves that are experiencing inequality. There's a difference, okay? um, and white supremacy in America and worldwide. This is an area that I will be working with on the altars as well. I've been working on the area of justice guided by my deities for 4 months ago, before this jumped off, because I saw the energy that was coming in, and my deities had instructed me to start working on the area of justice. So we do need to be very proactive worldwide, globally, in this area, because not only does it affect those that's in the US that are descendants of slaves, but it affects everyone worldwide, because socially we are social front of protest. We are together, unified. Unity changes things, just like when I say on the altar visual, it's unification. When people are coming together, no matter what color or race you are, when you unify, that brings about change. It's not no big I or no big you. It's wrong. It's white supremacy, and it's been around for ages, hiding itself behind a uniform of KKK here in the US. So one of the books that I will recommend is the book of How to Treat Black Men in the Community, how to treat black men in the community, the law, how law enforcement should treat black men and black families in the community. It is written by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That book was written 50 years ago. It applies to today. It was a book that was sent down through the energies to deal with the same matter today. Okay. Um, I have it on my bookshelf, that particular book, but I do want to reference this book for those that are seeking about equality within the U.S. and worldwide, but we're talking about descendants of slaves 400 or 500 years. Let me give you the name of the book. This is a book that I highly recommend. Is How to Police the Black Community: Divine Guidance for Law Enforcement from the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. This book was written ages ago, like in the 1950s, around that time. But this particular book is very relevant to today. How to Police the Black Community. Okay. I will recommend to buy this book. You can get it anywhere on Amazon. This book would change lives and give everybody, no matter what race you are, a perspective on what is important and why the protests are important. It's important across the board for equality, for equal pay, for women, no matter what color you are, but in this case, for equality. All right. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Janice. I can see it. It's important for equality across the board and justice. So that's a book that I am recommending. Those that know me, I do recommend a lot of we do book reading a lot, but I would say The Message to the Black Man is another book that is very important across the board, no matter what race you are, by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, so you can understand the mind of our community and what we have gone through. You need that book. Another book, because the books that's being recommended are these new school books that are cute and all, but this will get you into the mindset. I'm not saying they're not bad, but from my experience of learning through the Shrine of Black Madonna, growing up to the going through the Shrine of Black Madonna in Detroit, I read many books, and I will always go to the shrine to understand. Another book I do recommend is the book by Malcolm X. You need to also read read some of the writings of Langston Hughes to understand the mindset of the Black community and the struggle that our community have gone through. You know, I know it as a Black woman being in America, what I've gone through on job sets, being called out of my name, not my name, being used the N word, but I still was over them. And then when I quit, they was begging me and trying to pay me double to be a consultant for that company. So, the struggle and the conciseness of things and the genocide that has been done is awful, is no excuse, and there is no excuse for it at all, at all. So to get equality also is a spiritual fight as well. Getting into our sacred spaces, doing the spiritual work, doing the spiritual warfare of tearing down the stronghold of supremacy in high places. That's where the work begins as well. Okay? No, it's not a fun topic, but it's been on my heart before I can even put this out because it was going to come from me. Putting anything cutesy on Instagram, even to reference to full moon stuff because it's not the time, giving that a whole week break to understand. But I've been there 4 months ago doing justice work because I knew this was coming in. And the deities had told me back in February. So I've been working on justice for quite some time. Okay. So give you some recommendations of some books that I highly recommend that I think that are important. Um, James Baldwin is a very important quote, uh, beautiful quotes. Um, every person should know that Black National Anthem, Lift Every Voice and Sing. New Age, they don't know that song. You should know that song because it will build the spirit. And universally and globally, you should look up the Black National Anthem. Okay? Because then you will hear what has been clarified and what has been called down from the ancestors to say. Okay? That's across the board, universally, no matter what race you are. You should understand that part of the Black community as well here in U.S. and worldwide. Anybody have any questions about that? Then I'm gonna go because I needed to speak my piece on this. Very, very, very intense, but it's been a life experience. I'm not new to this. We've seen it with Rodney King 30 plus years ago. We've been seeing it over and over and over again, and there hasn't been. But this energy that's coming here, there's going to be some change, radical change. And people have to be willing to be ready for that. Okay? Any response here? I know it's early, so I'm gonna end in 1 minute and then I'm gonna upload the video. See if there's any comments. I hope you caught the books that I was recommending. How to Police the Black Community, Divine Guidance for Law Enforcement for the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and I recommended the Message to the Black Man by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I recommended the books from Malcolm X, the books from James Baldwin, and all of that. I think you have. I did think you have a read being from Detroit. Yes. The situation I've experienced racially has been here in Georgia, not in Michigan, but yes, the Shrine of Black Madonna is in Detroit off of Livernois Avenue. Is one of the most potent bookstores, in my opinion, outside of the beautiful historical black colleges that have the most best historical libraries in the world. I am an attendee of an HBCU school my first year, and then I went back to a mainstream school in Detroit. Switched because of money. I had to pay for it out of cash. So, money speaks. But I learned a lot of my history through the shrine and through going through a historical black college, going to the libraries every single day and pulling books. Must understand, and the cutesy books, I'm just going to call it that. That's the way I feel. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm going to keep it real. All these new books of privilege, this, that, and that. You have to understand the mindset. Yes. Hey there, Michigan. Yep. So, it's something that we should know, across the board. We have to understand where we are and where we're going and why this uprising is here. And this full moon will kick it off even more so. So when people are saying, oh, it's going to end, oh, it's not going to end. It's not going to end. So get ready to change or you will be left behind. We've been saying that all along with the 5G. I've been saying it since last year. Move, grow and go, or you'll get left behind because we're moving into the sign of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. We're moving, and if you're going to still be in this hierarchy of lies and bad foundations, you will lose and you will be left behind because people are not going to stand from the old status quo. It will not work. It will not work. Not in this current society of shifting, and you have to be willing to shift. But it does happen in the spirit realm first, and this is why we're doing ancestor altar work and all of these things, because the ancestors are calling forth these things. They're calling for, they're in the streets doing this. This is why the angels, spirit guides, and ancestors called me to do the ancestor teaching every other week, so you could do the work and then you will see change because your ancestors are calling it out to say, hey, come to me so you can understand community and solidarity. That's what we talked about on Wednesday. You can only get those moral compasses from them because they understand. All right. So it's a lot of books that I can recommend. You know, even from a white stance point of view. I have a couple of books about privilege that I know that I have a friend that wrote a book on that. Um, and all of my white friends and my godparents, which are white, they just passed away a couple years ago. Me and my husband's spiritual parents, that's what we are. They all got those books because we were the only black kids through connection. But they had to have that, to understand more of a point of view as well, because consciously we were together and we love one another. But when we love one another, we have to understand one another. Okay, so in saying that, hey Lisa, good morning. I'm going to close on that. It's 9:34. The video will come up. Let me do a quick prayer up. All right. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, for allowing us to come together this beautiful morning of the full moon in Sagittarius, lunar eclipse. I thank everyone, every person that is here, and those that will see this live behind this post will understand that it is from a place of love, a place of understanding, a place of light, and a place of fight. I thank you right now that you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, will keep and surround us in this time and this season that we're in. I'm grateful and thankful for each one of the lives that is here and each one of the lives that represent the extension of their family members. I'm grateful and thankful for each and every one of them to come to this channel and come to hear what the word of the divine and source of spirit guides has to say to them. I'm grateful and thankful for their lives this day. Keep them encompassed of love and protection in everything that they do. It is so, and so it shall be. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So we're closing out. I love each and every one of you. Grow and go. Take these messages in love. You know that I love each and every one of you. I'm about truth, most importantly. And I just do believe that trust the sign of the times that we're in. Trust the sign in times is very important. Don't go to sleep. Stay woke. The other 2 weeks on the ancestor altar, if you missed that class, we opened up the third eye 2 weeks. See, those classes are very important. They're very important and they're free, and there's information that's given from the spirit guides, 2 hours. And those that are there, we are so generated that we could barely sleep after that the next day, right? And then we're tired because we just gave between each other. And we have to do that in a community of solidarity and privacy. All right. And saying that, I love each and every one of you. Watch for the full moon eclipse video coming. Do the work. Don't sleep. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.